As an educator, have you ever wondered how does the school policies being created, or who created these policies and memorandum? Well, let's try to find out systems theory and its application in educational settings. Systems theory is an interconnected structures forming a whole. So when we say structures of the Philippine educational system, we have basic education from K to 12, kindergarten, elementary school, junior high, and senior high. We also have the higher education, a bachelor's degree, master's degree, and doctoral's degree. So interconnected, that means each structure interact and influence each other. Information flows back to the system, shaping its behavior. So this refers to the feedback loops of the systems theory. The homeostasis strive for balance and stability. The system of education in the Philippines is open. It means it is affected by the environment, dynamic, changing, and adapt over time. So let's try to explore and apply the systems theory in the educational settings in the Philippines. Well, let's first find some systemic issues in the Philippine educational settings. So we have access and equity, teacher quality and training, curriculum instruction, resource allocation and instruction, governance and accountability, infrastructure and technology, students' outcomes and well-being, community and parental involvement, higher education, vocational and technical education. First, we have access and equity. Access and equity in education ensure that all individuals have equal opportunities to learn and succeed, regardless of their background, circumstances, or identity. This also talks about inclusivity, fairness, equal opportunities, cultural responsiveness, and social justice. Second systemic issues in the Philippine educational system, we have teacher quality and training. Teacher quality and training are crucial for effective education. It talks about subject matter expertise, pedagogical skills, classroom management, emotional intelligence, adaptability and flexibility, continuous professional development. Resource allocation and instruction. Effective resource allocation and instruction are crucial for successful education. It also talks about time management, budgeting, personnel allocation, technology and infrastructure, and materials and equipment. Well, we also have challenges in resource allocation and instruction. We have limited budgets, teacher shortages, technological disparities, diverse student needs, and evolving curriculum standards. Governance and accountability. Governance and accountability are essential for effective education systems. It also talks about policy making, strategic planning, resource allocation, monitoring and evaluation, and stakeholder engagement. However, there are also challenges in this area. First is bureaucratic barriers, also political interference, and lack of transparency. Infrastructure and technology are vital for modern education. Infrastructure, we have school buildings and facilities, classrooms and learning spaces, libraries and resource centers, technology infrastructures. We have safety and accessibility features. And technology, learning management systems or LMS, educational software and apps, online resources and platforms, digital tools for teaching and learning, cybersecurity measures. This also comes with challenges. The funding and resource constraints, that's the first and foremost. And always, digital divide and equity, technical support and maintenance, cybersecurity threats, constantly evolving technology landscape. Students' outcomes and well-being. Students' outcomes and well-being are paramount in education. For student outcomes, it refers to academic achievement, career readiness, social emotional learning, character development, and civic engagement. For well-being, it refers to mental health, physical health, emotional intelligence, resilience, and grit, positive relationship. There are lots of factors that influence student outcomes and well-being. Well, of course, first, teacher and student relationship, family and community support, school culture and climate, socio-economic status, access to resources and opportunities. And some challenges, we have achievement gaps, mental health concerns, bullying and safety issues, limited resources, and the ever-changing educational landscape. Community and parental involvement. Community and parental involvement are vital for students' success. And we have a lot of challenges in this area. First, limited time and resources. This actually goes to the parents. Another challenges is language and cultural barriers, socioeconomic disparities, technological divides, sustaining involvement over time. Systems thinking approach. First, we have to identify the stakeholders. So, who are the stakeholders in the education? We have the students, the teachers, administrators, parents, community, and the government itself. Second systems thinking approach, we have map the education system. So to map the education system, we will use the input-output model. For the input, we have the buildings in the school, the instructional materials or the resources, and the policies. And then the process, we have the curriculum design and development, instructional strategies, educational management, professional development, student support system, and community engagement. For the output, we have students' outcomes, students' performance, teachers' evaluation, to quality education, and then quality professionals. And then there's the feedback loops. So the feedback loops, we have the negative and also the positive. The negatives, so those are the problems. Those are the systemic issues that we talked about. And the positive feedback loops, so these are the successful products or service. Analyze the relationships and interdependencies. So these are the teacher-student relationship, the school and community partnership, as well as the policy implementation. Fourth, recognize emergent properties. So these are the unintended consequences and the systemic behaviors. The intervention and strategies. For teachers, we have professional development. The Department of Education provide training on pedagogy, content, and technology, encourage collaboration and peer mentoring, incentivize continuous learning. For student, we have student-centered learning. We implement inclusive and adaptive instruction, foster critical thinking and problem solving, encourage student autonomy and agency. For community, we have community engagement. We establish school community partnerships, involve parents and local stakeholders in decision making, leverage community resources and expertise. We have policy governance. For policy governance, we review and refine education policies, strengthen accountability and monitoring mechanisms, ensure inclusive and equitable resource allocation. We have technology integration. Leverage digital tools for teaching and learning, develop digital literacy and online safety programs, and enhance access to quality educational resources. Decision-making frameworks. So these are the frameworks where we should base our decisions in making policies. First, we have increased investment in education. Well, this framework roots to the lack of resources in the educational system. Increasing investment in education is crucial for improving student outcomes, enhancing teacher quality, expanding access to education, supporting education technology, fostering economic growth and development. So, what are ways to increase investment? We have government fundings and policies, private sector partnerships and philanthropy. So, kanang mga sponsorship, international aid and cooperation, community engagement and crowdfunding, innovative financing models, improved governance and accountability. So this is essential for policy implementation. What are the solutions? Strengthening institutions, promoting transparency and accountability, encouraging citizen participation, investing in human development, and fostering international cooperation. Enhanced teacher training and support. We have the continuous professional development or the CPD, subject-specific training, pedagogy and instructional design training, classroom management and behavior training, assessment and feedback training, differentiation and inclusivity training. We have support systems, mentorship programs, teacher communities of practice, school leadership support, the Parent-Teacher Association, mental health resources. Inclusive and relevant curriculum development. So this is crucial for preparing diverse learners for success, reflecting diverse perspectives and experiences, addressing social and cultural context, fostering critical thinking and empathy, supporting equitable education. So solution in this, we have collaborative curriculum design, professional development for educators, community involvement and feedback, continuous curriculum review and revision, effective use of technology and resource. So, digital literacy and citizenship, educational technology integration, online learning platforms and resources, data-driven decision-making, and cybersecurity and digital safety. So, technology integration strategies, we have blended learning, flipped classrooms, gamification, virtual and augmented reality, and artificial intelligence and machine learning. Strong community and parental involvement. So this is supporting student learning and development. Fostering positive school culture. Enhancing teacher morale and effectiveness. Building trust and communication. Promoting community engagement and partnership. So for strategies, we have regular communication and updates or personalized communication approaches. We have parent-teacher conferences, parent education and workshops, involvement in decision-making processes. Focus on students' well-being and outcomes. So Focusing on students' well-being and outcomes is actually essential for supporting holistic development, enhancing academic performance, and promoting mental health and resilience. It also encourages positive relationships and fostering lifelong well-being. That's all, and thank you.